stay hungry, stay foolish. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Sometimes, life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. I want to put a ding in the universe. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Sometimes, when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. It's not about money. It's about the people you have, and how you're led, and how much you get it. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night, saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. I don't care about being right. I care about success and doing the right thing. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Creativity is just connecting things. Things don't have to change the world to be important. Being a leader is refusing to settle for anything less than excellence. Real artists ship. I would trade all of my technology for an afternoon with Socrates. We're just enthusiastic about what we do. If you don't love it, you're going to fail. I'm happy to report that, after over 30 years, I'm still doing work that is my life's passion. Mediocre artists borrow, great artists steal. When you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. I think Henry Ford once said, if I'd asked customers what they wanted, they would have told me a faster horse. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. The journey is the reward. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. I have no patience for games, and your name is going to be in people's mouths much longer than your body is. We're the only company that measures our success by how happy our customers are. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. We're gambling on our vision, and we would rather do that than make Me Too products. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. Marketing is about values. It's a complicated and noisy world, and we're not going to get a chance to get people to remember much about us. I think you have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I would rather lose an argument than do something I don't think is right. That's been one of my mantras, focus and simplicity. It's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. Let's go invent tomorrow, rather than worrying about what happened yesterday. I'm really proud of the products we've created and how they've improved people's lives. Technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the results that make our hearts sing. People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on, but it's not. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are. We don't know a lot of people who have built great products that have had a significant impact on the world. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. My model for business is the Beatles. They were 4 guys who kept each other's negative tendencies in check. We are very careful about what we keep because everything takes away from everything else. It's amazing what you can do if you just don't care who gets the credit. You've got to start with the customer experience and work back toward the technology, not the other way around. We made the buttons on the screen look so good, you'll want to lick them. You can't revolutionize things when you're in your early 20s, but it happens slowly over time. I'm a big believer in structuring things so that the most important thing has a fighting chance. I'm a pretty simple guy. I just want to build tools that enable people to create. We believe that people with passion can change the world for the better. We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. Simple things are hard, but simple is worth it. Creativity comes from spontaneity, not positive thinking. If you define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution. Be passionate and patient. I'm still patient, but I'm a lot less passionate. I'm not going to be the richest man in the cemetery. I'm going to be someone who had a meaningful impact on the world. Being an entrepreneur is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's morally and intellectually very, very demanding. The most important decisions you make are not the actions you take, but the things you decide not to do. People who know what they're talking about don't need PowerPoint. When you're a carpenter making a beautiful chest of drawers, you're not going to use a piece of plywood on the back, even though it faces the wall and nobody will see it. You'll know it's there, so you're going to use a beautiful piece of wood on the back. I have a very simple taste, which is based on very complicated substance. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. We're in the middle of a revolution in education because of computers. We're here to do something important, something that makes the world better. I think it's important to have a feedback loop where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I know I'm going to die soon, and I'd rather die knowing that I did what I wanted to do. For you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic, the quality, has to be carried all the way through. When you first start off trying to solve a problem, the first solutions you come up with are very complex, and most people stop there. But if you keep going and live with the problem and peel more layers of the onion off, you can often arrive at some very elegant and simple solutions. My job is not to be easy on people. My job is to make them better. The people who know what they're talking about don't need PowerPoint. I'm convinced that there's nothing better than having a job you love. Stay hungry, stay foolish. We don't settle for anything less than excellence, and we have the self-honesty to admit when we're wrong and the courage to change. I've always been attracted to the more revolutionary changes. I don't know why. Because they're harder. They're much more stressful emotionally. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night, saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. Every day, I look in the mirror and say, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. I have a very simple taste. I'm always very happy with the best. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they're basically good and smart. Great artists ship?